Hey everybody, my name is Corey Hasting and I'm a real estate broker here in Northeast Florida. Over the next several weeks, we're going to take you behind the scenes of our company transitioning from Engel Völkers First Coast to our new brand, Christie's International Real Estate First Coast. Over the next several weeks, you're going to see some behind the scenes, in-depth conversations and really see the entire process of this full transition. Hope you enjoy it. Big document today. They're confidentiality agreements. So we're trying to get the word out there as much as possible for the team and got some exciting stuff coming, so we'll see how it goes. You guys want to eat breakfast? You guys are more welcome to have some. Yeah. Looking at you for. There's some super exciting news that a lot of the room knows. I'm trying to tell everybody in person as much as possible. These lucky individuals I was able to catch last week in different things. But super exciting, super confidential, obviously, first and foremost. But we are going to be leaving Engel Völkers and going to Christie's International Real Estate.
Like the auction,
Right,
in New York?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Mm-hmm.
They do real estate.
Look, I'm almost afraid.
There are people who need to hear this from me, right? And so that's what I'm doing now. And so I'm trying to make sure that everybody understands the vision, understands the reasons why, understands what's in it for you guys, all of this. The biggest thing is, so we're going to have the entire region. So from St. Simon's Island all the way down to Flagler Beach is going to be us. Christie's gives everything. Christie has the best support, the best system, the best technology, the best all this. And it's almost kind of like it's, I'm such a loyal person that took me a really, really long time to get over that hump to say, you know what, it's okay to go. And so that's where we're at. So it's really, really exciting. Wait till you guys start seeing some of the branding and the marketing and just all the technology. We're in the process now that obviously it's getting real. We're 30 days out. And so we want you guys involved. We want you guys excited. We want you guys to be a part of the launch, post-launch, all of these things. But our brokerage is going to be powered by Luxury Presence, and you guys are all going to get your own Luxury Presence websites.
That's what I said. I felt like royalty.
Yeah. I'm telling you, like I haven't been this excited about something in over 2 years. And that's so bad for the rest of us.
Donkey Kong?
It's on like Donkey Kong. It is.
Wow. I love it. We're the biggest conversion in company history, which is a lot of pressure, but at the same time, they're treating us the right way. I think a great CEO will understand who his client is right away. I met Thad Wong, who you guys will all meet, very impressive. First thing he asked me, other than like, hey, how's the travel, blah, blah. We sit down for lunch and he said, Corey, who do you think my client is? I said, I hope it's me. Right.
He said, absolutely it is. He said, whatever you need, my job is to help your business grow, problem solve for you, give you systems and things to make your life easier. And he said, remember, Corey, my job is to have you worry about the things that matter, not the little shit that gives you headaches.
That's awesome.
So he's you. Yeah. You are to us.
Exactly.
Because that is exactly how you treat us as if we are a priority.
That's, for me, one of the most exciting things. Is to be able to have somebody that has that same relationship and has that same willingness to care, which is a huge thing, because at the corporate level, that usually goes, right? I mean, that doesn't usually, it's not usually there. I think little things like that, though, were perfect examples of like, I made the right decision. So I think that went really well. We told a lot of the teams, a lot of people are really, really excited. So I think we just got to keep getting it out there, keep telling people over the next couple of weeks, Got a couple calls later today. I just got to kind of fine tune. Days are just busy, running one after the other these days. But yeah, stay tuned and we'll definitely circle back. Part of this transition that makes it so difficult is, we have 145 agents. So I'm trying to meet with all 145 people in like 3 weeks. So you can see like all the checkbox of people that we've already met with. You're still allowing people to go. Trying to do the best we can to like navigate, our whole entire list. But as you can see, there's a lot of things still there. So, I mean, it's exciting because you have all this excitement, you have all this information you're trying to give out, this messaging. And, my biggest thing is I want people to hear it from me. I want people to hear the reasons why, the vision, what's in it for them, what the end goal is. And so I'm really trying to sit down with every single person or in small groups or a phone call, whatever. But we got a long way to go. So it's been good. So we'll see how it goes. 25 minutes to an hour, depending on personality.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of taking, like I'm literally in meetings usually from like 8:30 a.m. until like 6:30 at night. So by the time I'm done, I'm like, oh my God, I'm ready to just go work out and go to bed. I mean, they're mostly okay. I mean, most people are really, really excited about the transition, which makes it fun. What does this mean for me? What does this mean for us? And so it's just kind of having the monotonous of like having the same exact thing.
I say kudos to you for doing it on a personal one-to-one basis because I feel like so many brokerages would send out a mass email like, contact us if you have questions and I'll respond to you,
Yeah.
So that's very on you guys.
Thank you. The drive in this train. And so if people are going to hear it, I want to hear from me.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, amazing.
I think the biggest, most exciting thing about the transition for me is just, I think the opportunity of, learning something new and, getting into a new company and program and technology and everything. But obviously it's a huge risk. I think we're the largest conversion in Christie's international real estate company history. I mean, you look at our organization overall, we have 6 offices, 145 agents. Last year we did just under $1 billion in sales. It's a big organization. It's a lot of moving parts, and it's a lot of pressure on me to make sure that number one, to answer the biggest question is why the hell are we doing this, right? I mean, that's, if it's not broke, don't fix it. The whole moniker, but it's more than just that. There's a lot of reasons behind it. There's, everything's about growth in this world. You're either, my dad used to tell me you're either growing or you're dying, right? And, Christie's allows us to grow the region entirely. We're going to have the market from St. Simons Island, Georgia, all the way down to Flagler Beach and, St. Johns County, and I think for me, this is not something that I decided overnight. This is something that really has taken over 2 years to get here because, in 2024, our brokerage was ranked out of 88,000 brokerages, 314th in the entire country. So, obviously we're doing a lot of good things. We're one of the top 314 real estate companies in the entire United States. I mean, that's a huge deal. But we always want to be growing. We always want to do more. We always want to be able to get more market share. For us, like I said, there's a lot of moving parts to it. There's a lot of people that are involved. But I'm excited, and I got that new energy back. And, I'm more excited now than I've been in over 2 years about where the direction of this organization is going, where we're going, as a local market, but also just who we're going to be aligned with, who we're going to be able to be partnered with as Christie's compared to who we're with now. So it should be great.
About me. Now everybody who's close to me knows I'm obsessed with Starbucks, man. Like, I gotta have at least 2 a day. And it's just straight cold brew with a little bit of vanilla for flavor. But, this is the Corey Go-Go juice or whatever you want to call it. This is what gets me through the day. Really whenever, people come in the office or people see me in general,
I always got a coffee in my hand because it's just, you know,
And
the engine's the machine, you know, it keeps going. But it's funny because it's like, you know, I'm reaching out to these people to come in and meet and do all these things. The first thing they think is that they're in trouble, and it's like, I don't know, did you do something wrong? Thank you guys. Afternoon go-go juice, you know. We got a bunch of meetings left, and you know, just try to get the word out to as many bar agents as possible, but also like our vendors, the support staff, you know. Because the craziest thing about all of this is transition date is 30 days from today. Seems like it's a lot, but every day that it creeps down, I think I get more and more anxious to be like, it's really here, it's really coming, it's really doing all these things. And but can't stop now. So I forgot through like the entire transition and all that stuff. And we're really
sorry.
Thank you guys so much for watching our latest episode. Continue to follow along as we take you through this entire journey. Like, subscribe, turn notifications on so you guys can stay up to date with all the latest videos we're going to be dropping. Thank you.